gentlemen, and welcome inside the Hunter Sportsplex, the men's basketball contest between Connecticut College and your Hunter Hawks. Connecticut, one of the toughest conferences in all of college Division III college basketball, the NESCAC. They're 0-7 in their conference, but they're 6-7 outside. They're just 1-8 on the road. Their only win against Commonwealth Coast Conference foe in Massachusetts, Roger Williams. Nearly road win for them. They're 1-8 away from home. They're 6-14 on the season. David Labossiere averaging 18.4 points. Dan Draft averaging 15.5 a game. These two guys going to be huge for this team, and they have a 7-footer in the middle, Ryan Omslayer. That's going to be a tough assignment for Nolan Brushoff. Kind of wish you had a guy like, you got Nolan out there, maybe Barrett Lowe will bang with him a little bit down low. It's going to be a tough matchup. Omslayer averaging about 7 and 5. His brother starts for Gordon College. He's been solid. George Keener averaging 18.5 points, 8 rebounds a game. The 6'3" guard continues to dominate on the glass. See if the Hawks can get it rolling today. Again, just 4-15, 4 straight losses. They lost a heartbreaker when we were last with you against Brooklyn on Friday. George Keener missed a 3 at the buzzer. He missed a 3 with 2 seconds on the clock, and Gabadon and Nolan Brushoff both missed putback shots to follow. So it was a tough loss, tough pill to swallow, but they come back trying for the victory tonight. Look at the starters for Connecticut College: David Labossiere, Jack Zimmerman, Leo Sakis, Dan Drafinan, Ryan Omslayer, the 7-footer. And for the Hawks, same lineup as last game will be Fusco, Berete, Keener, Gabadon, and Brushoff. George scored at least 19 points in 6 games in a row. He had his 6th double-double of the season last time out. Want to need him to come up with a big effort. David Labossiere averaging a team-high 18 a game. He also lights it up from deep. He's made 36 threes. Matt Carlin's hit 30 threes. Something the Hawks have not done too well this year is defending against the 3-ball. So something for them to work on. Interesting to note, 7-foot Ryan Omslayer is not taking the jump ball. The 6'7" Dan Draffin instead. Against George Keener, he's got hops as well as anybody. So we'll see if the Hawks can bounce back. Patrick Glazer made his first start of the season last game and poured in a season-high 21 points and 10 rebounds. It was the 6'3" Keener and the 6'7" Dan Draffin, and George Keener wins the jump. Hawks begin with possession. We're underway at the Sportsplex, the final non-conference game of the season for the Hawks. On the give-up, Gabadon. Berete over to Gio. Dauda. Nolan hands it off. Shot clock at 10. Brushoff turns. Gio. Step back for 3. No, he bricked it. Probably should have shot it where he was. Step back didn't fall. Now here come the Camels. Oh, work it around. This is Labossiere. Leo Sakis. Leo Sakis with it. Labossiere loves the 3-ball. Dan Draffin gets it out. Wide open shooter. Shot won't go. Draffin with the rebound. Pass tipped by Fusco and maintained by point guard Jack Zimmerman from Bedford, New Hampshire. He is a sophomore. Zimmerman. Plenty of time to work. He's got Fusco. Crosses up Fusco. Drives. Drops it off. Dan Draffin. Banging with Brushoff, and he'll get to the line. Nolan Brushoff's offense will be needed tonight. Gotta try and stay out of foul trouble if he can. So Dan Draffin, who missed the last couple games, back in the lineup. He shoots 78% at the free throw line, averaging about 16 points and team high 8 rebounds. Missed the first. One more to come. Gabadon's 3, the only attempt for Hunter. 3 actually came from Leo Sakis. That's the only attempt for Connecticut College. It was no good. They're run by interim head coach Dan Lee. 2 matchups in a row. He got an interim head coach on the opposing team. We'll talk about him more at the first break. Brushoff turns, shoots, and scores. Nolan Brushoff up and over the 7-foot Omslayer. Well done. again. Zimmerman covered by Fusco up top. Hawks have an early 2-1 lead. Leo Sakis. Labossiere, long two. He's not shy. Missed. George Keener the rebound. Keener. Gio will pick up the foul on Labossiere. His first. You can get him in foul trouble. That's huge. The offense runs through David Labossiere, the senior from Stoneham, Massachusetts. Fusco will get it in. George Keener will back it up. Gives it over to Berete, having him in with Fusco. Allows an extra ball handler on the floor at all times. Nolan turns, shoots, shot it long. Theosakis with the rebound. Jack Zimmerman. Again for Connecticut College, probably not going to be in the NESCAC postseason this year. They'll look for the little things to try and pick up their play late in the year in this non-conference showdown. Leo Sakis. Labossiere, got the travel. Good defense by the Hawks to force the first turnover of the game. Fusco will handle. 16 points in the comeback effort against Brooklyn last time out. Bossiere tips it, takes it ahead, and throws it down. David Bossiere. 3-2 in favor of the Camels. Good defense, he read the play well and did his work. Fusco up top, Keener to the basket, no call. Rusov tips it, Denny drops it off, Keener hangs, nope. Loose ball, Gio knocked it loose. Draffin having a hard time and he'll come up with it. All that size makes it very hard to finish inside, something George Keener usually very good at. It's tipped, taken by Berete. Foul be on Leo Sakis. Second foul on Connecticut College. Both coaches talking with the ref, making sure they know that that foul is on Leo Sakis. Confusion. Labossiere thought he might be inbounding it. Now it's Berete running. Gabadon's been struggling a bit of late. He'll break out of that today. Just be a bit more aggressive. Keener gives it to Gio. 3 off the rim. Draffin with the rebound, his third. Belkin getting set to check in for the Hawks. He'll be the first one off the bench tonight. Zimmerman keeps his dribble. Goes out Labossiere, back to Jack Zimmerman. He'll fire from anywhere. Draffin in on Fusco, banks it home comfortably. Dan Draffin, 3 points and 3 rebounds in the early going. Fusco steps around Omslayer. Picks it out, Keener on the left, in the left corner. Here's Berete. Calling it out. Shot clock at 15. Berete is fouled. Might be Leo Sakis, that will be his second. And it is. 2 fouls on Leo Sakis. Matt Carlin, the freshman guard from Syracuse, New York. From the Worcester Academy, in for the first time. And for the Hawks, Hayden Belkin replacing Gabadon. Belkin was open in the right corner for a moment. To get it into Keener. A foul on Dan Draffin is his first. Team's fourth. So George Keener, been shooting the ball well of late at the free throw line, will get that call and get a couple of shots at the free throw line. He's a 75% free throw shooter. First, 5-3. And Keener, guy who looks for contact a lot inside. They move the ball around, so he'll knock down the 3. He's made 19 of them on the season. Just tied with Gio Gabadon for second most. He'll hit both free throws. And the press is on. Berete up, trying to put the pressure on. 3-2, they'll get it past half court. Second to spare as Zimmerman has Fusco on it. Hawks down by 1. 4.5 minutes in. Inside pass, Draffin, a smart foul by Berete. His first, team's second. Draffin, who split a pair of free throws after being fouled by Nolan Brusoff earlier. A few more tries at the charity stripe. Came in today, shooting 78% from the free throw line. He's 2 for 3 tonight. One more attempt. They'll hit both. 7-4. Berete running point. Brusov has the Hawks' only basket thus far. Belkin inside to Brusov. He's got the 7-footer Slayer. Pivot, step back, no. Melvin Collins now at the scores table waiting to check in. This is Jack Zimmerman. Well, Bossier, 1 for 2 tonight. He had the fast break dunk. He missed the mid-range shot. Zimmerman will give it off Matt Carlin. He's not shy about the 3-ball. Draffin, turn and score. 9-4 Camels. Dauda Berete. Gonna put it on the floor, kicks, Fusco. Keener for 3. George Keener from downtown. Hawks are gonna take a timeout. It's a 9-7 game. It's great ball movement. Fusco hitting George for the 3. Dan Lee in his first year as the interim head coach. So last game was Jeffrey John Baptiste serving as the interim coach, and it's Dan Lee. Tough year for the Camels. They've lost 4 straight. They're 1-8 on the road, 0-7 in NESCAC play. Schools like Williams, Hamilton, Middlebury, Amherst to beat Hunter by 55 this year. Now it's very tough to win these contests. So we'll be back. It's a very talented team. Just kind of wish you were in a different conference for the year. But Dan Lee, Zuni Oneonta for 8 years. 4 years as a player, 4 years as an assistant coach. And now here he is at Connecticut College, the interim head coach for the 2018-19 season. Draffin got it into Matt Carlin. Draffin, Collins, and Fusco applying some pressure. Bossier will cross the timeline with plenty of time to spare. Zimmerman covered by Collins up top. And a foul on Fusco, battling with Bossier. 1 foul on the number 0 for each respective side. Zimmerman will inbound, shot clock reset to 20. Carlin for 3, nope. Slayer tips it. Collins grabs it. Melvin to Keener. Inside, blocking foul on Jack Zimmerman. George Keener with a strong tick, and he'll get to the line for 2 more. Teammates at Fort Hamilton continuing their career together with the Hawks for a 2nd year here. And Keener shooting 2. Got the first, he's 3 for 3 at the line. Got 6 points tonight of the team's 8. He's 1 of the rebounds. 1 more. So A.B. Rostow checks in along with Gio Gabadon. Nolan Brusov heads out. And the 7-foot Brian Slayer, not a big part of the Connecticut College offense thus far. Guy just setting screens and tipping balls away. Slayer able to handle it. That looks like Myers Leonard out there with the spiked hair. Bossier crosses half court. Gives it up to Slayer. Draffin, no good on the 3. A.B. Rostow, fresh off the bench, pulls it down. Fusco into the lane, blocked by Slayer. It helps to be 15 inches taller rather than your opponent. Zimmerman in on Collins, nope. A.B. Rostow with his 2nd rebound gets it under control. Passes it ahead to Gio Gabadon as Patrick Laser, and at 21-10 of the team's last game against Mitchell, ready to check in off the bench. Gabadon drives, too strong off the glass. George Keener going to be coming after a very short rest as well. Bossier on Belkin, blocking foul and 1. David Bossier with his 2nd hoop. Belkin takes the foul. Bossier looking for the 3-point plays. George Keener and Dauda Berete back in. Fusco and Gabadon out again. Bossier's a 67% free throw shooter, so he knocks down the jumper at a high rate. The volume shooter, same is true at the line. He'll hit a lot, he'll miss a lot. Berete now the lone point guard out there with Fusco getting a breather. Berete gives it up, Collins. Berete, Rossau. Hands it off. Melvin kept his dribble going. That should have been a double dribble, he got away with one. He'll give it up to Rossau, the possession continues. A.B., Belkin, Melvin, George Keener for three. Buckets! George Keener with 10 of the Hawks' first 12. Collins got away with what looked like a double dribble, and Hunter gets 3 points out of it. Zimmerman off the glass in the face of A.B. Rossau. They come right back. Well done. Belkin with it inside. And they'll back it off, give it to Berete again. He's not a guy that looks for a shot. He's only shot the ball 36 times all season. Berete inside. Rossau draws the foul. That was the last foul to give, by the way. For Connecticut College, the Hawks doing a great job drawing personals early on. So A.B. Rossau will get a pair. He's at 19 of 26 free throws this year, good for 73%. Got the first. Snapped a 3-game streak without a free throw attempt by getting to the line for a pair against Brooklyn College. But he's got one more coming here. On them both. Hunter 6 of 6 at the line. Keener 4 for 4. Rossau 2 for 2. 14 apiece. Drappin with 7 points and 3 boards. Keener with 10 points and a rebound. Good D by Collins. Will get called for the reach. Nolan Brusoff checks in. They'll get Belkin. Didn't have any stats in 4 minutes besides the blocking foul. Hawks 3 of 11 at the floor, 6 of 6 at the line. Connecticut 5 of 10 from the floor, 4 of 5 from the line. It's the 3rd game in a row, by the way, for George Keener with multiple threes. Bossier's. Nope. Nolan Brusoff pulls it in. And here comes George Keener up the floor. Kicks over Collins, Berete, Melvin. Hawks spread the floor. Melvin up top, Brusoff. He'll drive in, blocked, gets his own rebound, kicks it, Melvin, back to Nolan. No, he bricked it. Brusoff 1 of 4 from the floor tonight. Long pass ahead, and Patrick Laser puts it in. Junior from West Hartford, Connecticut, puts the team back up by 2. Berete runs through Omslayer, blocking foul. It's a 1-and-1 situation. Melvin Collins will get a break. Danny Fusco is in. Gio Gabadon will replace Dauda Berete after this 1-and-1. If he makes both, he's out. Dauda is 10 for 16 at the free throw line this season. They got 11 of 17. Hunter 7 of 7 at the line. That's been an area of struggle for them. Gio Gabadon have his struggles at the line. Keener's had his off days. They're all dropping tonight. 7 of 7. Berete, one more. 16 apiece. Berete out, Gabadon in. Hawks have scored 8 of their 16 points at the line without a miss. Good pressure there. They'll get it into Carlin. Laser. Zimmerman brings it ahead. 16 apiece. Bossier fakes. Puts it on the floor. Step back. Right baseline. No. Gabadon hit the deck. Bossier. No. Goes up again. No. Keener knocks it away and has the rebound. His second. George stops. Pops. Too much. a guy who shoots it in rhythm. He tried to pull up there and couldn't get it. Zimmerman on the other end. Nope. Rebound tip to Omslayer. Over the back. Foul on Matt Carlin. Ben Bagnoli, the junior guard from East Haven, Connecticut, in for the first time. They got players from East Haven and West Haven, East Hartford and West Hartford. All parts of the map, 16 apiece. East and West region. Maybe Rossau with another 1-and-1 situation. First, one more to come. Rossau with all 3 of his points at the line. He's also pulled down 3 rebounds in 4 minutes. No Barrett Lowe yet. The guy we've been accustomed to seeing every game. AB. Got them both. The Hawks are 10 of 10 at the free throw line. Practice makes perfect. Zimmerman, they'll have numbers. As the press was on, all the way and one. If whether it's Fusco or Brusov, someone will have 2 fouls. It's Nolan, that's his second. So here is Barrett Lowe. He'll check in with Hayden Belkin. Rossau and Brusov to the bench. Now it's Lowe, Keener, Belkin, Fusco, and Gabadon. Zimmerman, Carlin, Bagnoli, Laser, and Ryan Omslayer. On the other side, free throw is missed. Ryan Omslayer, the 7-footer, pulls it in with ease. Carlin puts it on the floor. Leaves it for Bagnoli. That's a travel. Not many turnovers in this game. Both teams have been very careful with the ball. The 8 fouls on Connecticut College, 6 on Hunter. 2 turnovers on the Camels, just 1 for the Hawks. Lowe. Gives it up to Fusco. Around Omslayer. Danny. Drives. Floats. No go. And Bagnoli the rebound. Zimmerman. Ben Bagnoli. Laser. Cross-court feed. Matt Carlin in the corner for 31st three-point bucket of the season. He comes in, and he can do that off the bench for you. Fusco. Belkin, right corner. Air ball. Keener got the steal. Into Omslayer, and he scores! George Keener, 12 points. Finished against the man 9 inches taller. Nothing stopped him. 21-20 Camels, 9.5 to go, first half. Bagnoli gets it. Omslayer against Lowe. Carlin off the screen. Zimmerman, clock under 10, down to 8, 7. Omslayer trying to go to work against Lowe. And a foul on Barrett will send the 7-foot Ryan Omslayer to the line for a 1-and-1. Dan Draffin will check in for Omslayer after the free throws. Omslayer on the year, 64% shooter. Doesn't get to the line too often. First. Connecticut College back on top by 2. Ryan Omslayer hits both free throws. Now he heads to the bench. Dan Draffin will take over as the center. Hawks have kept it close. Largest lead for Connecticut College has been 5. Hawks were up by 2 at 18-16. A 7-2 run since then by the Camels. Gabadon, moving pick, offensive foul. Barrett Lowe has picked up 2 quick ones. And now both teams have 8 fouls in all. Rossau will replace Barrett Lowe, who struggled in his 2 fouls in a minute on the court. Zimmerman running point, he's got Belkin. Gives it up, Bagnoli. Rossau trying to handle Draffin. Turns. Nope. Keener grabs the rebound, his 3rd. Gets it up. Fusco. Drops it off for Gabadon. Nice feed from Fusco for his 2nd dime. Gabadon's got his first hoop in 4 attempts. 23-22. Hawks back within 1. Zimmerman. Bagnoli thought about it. Raffin. Matt Carlin going down. Offensive foul on Patrick Laser. That's his second. (23-22). Belkin, Rossow. Gabadon lost it. It'll stay Hunter ball. As Leo Sakis checks back in. Rossow to Fusco. Nope. Gabadon put back. Nope. And Carlin has it. Zimmerman, Bagnoli. Dangerous pass. It is handled by Leo Sakis, and he scores. Fusco with it. Keener hit a few threes tonight. Going to Rossow in the low post. Gabadon fakes the three, drives in and lays it in. Good strong take from Gabadon. Bagnoli lost it, got it back in traffic. Carlin to Bagnoli. Hawks bench making some noise. And that'll be a foul on Gabadon, a 1-on-1 situation for Draffin. Draffin with a 1-on-1. That's the first foul on Gabadon. Collins will get set to check back in. They'll enter for Belkin. Airball to 3 in 7 minutes, still playing his good defense. And the free throw is good for Draffin. Bossier back in. Got them both. Dan Draffin with 9 points and 3 rebounds. Let's go with it. He's got a pair of assists tonight. Gabadon over to Fusco. Danny. Gives it up to Collins. Rossow. Keener. Spin move, kick. Rossow. And it went through Collins' legs. Zimmerman. Lost it, gets it back. He's got Fusco on him. Zimmerman tonight. Pair of assists. Draffin turns and Connecticut College has tied their largest lead in the game at 5 as Dan Draffin starting to go to work. Fusco. Over to Keener. Melvin Collins. To George. Rossow hands it off. Keener. Clock down to 10. 9, 8, 7. Hawks got to do something with it. Rossow's looking for Keener, and they give it away for the 4th time. Timeout, Hawks. We'll be right back. All right, folks, 6:05 to go. Connecticut College trying to build on their largest lead in the game at 5 here. Keener, Rossow, Gabadon, Fusco, and Collins for the Hawks. 2 fouls apiece on Brushoff and Lowe. Ben Bagnola giving them good minutes off the bench. Jack Zimmerman is not sat yet. Bagnola lost it. Collins got the steal. Bounce pass. Gabadon, nope. Melvin Collins with a putback. Good play right at the rim. Melvin Collins been in the right place at the right time. Zimmerman stops and goes. Changes speeds very impressively. Zimmerman's got 6 points and a pair of assists. Connecticut College right back in front by 5. Fusco hands it off to Gabadon. Rossow over to Keener. That's Collins. George. Got Lavoisier on him. Rossow hands it off. Collins high off the glass. Running plays for Melvin Collins, and he's delivering a few finishes in a row right inside. Zimmerman. Lavoisier, no good on the 3. Rebound, Leo Sakis, lost it. And it'll stay Camel's ball with 27 on the clock. 5 minutes remaining. Bagnoli gets into Zimmerman, who's got the height advantage on Fusco. Zimmerman. Fusco got screened hard there. Zimmerman, long 2 over Collins, no. Rossow couldn't get the rebound over Traffin. Tip ball, Zimmerman's got it. A lot of time. Extra pass, couldn't be handled. Gabadon pushed out of the way. That pass was errant, but Bagnoli hangs on. Possession continues for the Camels. Well, it's come away with a stop for the Hawks after all this. Clock under 10. Zimmerman uses the Leo Sakis screen, puts up a 3, and it's good. Largest lead of the night at 6. Zimmerman's got 9. He's starting to find his offensive rhythm. 6-4 offense rebounding advantage for Conn College. Fusco drive, spin, and he missed in the lane. And Fusco's going to pick up his 2nd foul. Hawks in the double bonus. Berete back in. So after all that on the other end, you can't get the stop. Now 2 more shots for Draftman, who's having himself a game with 11 points, 5 rebounds. He made his last 4 free throws since missing his first, and the lead is up to 7. So the Hawks here, this is where they got to respond. Put a little run together, keep it close going into the break. The next 4 minutes will be critical. Draffin, 5 of 6 at the line tonight. Missed his first attempt, perfect since. Berete, Keener's gone quiet since the layup over Slayer. Collins gives it to George, back to Melvin. Rossow hands it off to Gabadon. Melvin, Gio. Shot clock at 10. Gabadon got rid of it to Keener. Melvin gonna go to the rim. Tried to drop it to Gabadon. You gotta look to shoot when you're in that close. Bagnoli. Leo Sakis missed the layup. Big break for the Hawks. Keener with his 5th rebound. Crossover. Going all over. Offensive foul. Keener cannot believe it. It's his first. Connecticut College gets it back with an 8-point lead. Kept the Hawks scoreless for the last 2 minutes, while Zimmerman's 3 and Draftman's free throws have the lead at its highest mark. Get it to Zimmerman on the run. Gives it up, Lavoisier. Bagnoli. Played 7 minutes off the bench, moving the ball well. He has not looked for his shot at all. Gives it up, Zimmerman. Bagnoli has Berete. Leo Sakis. Zimmerman, a long 3. Nope. They let Lavoisier get the rebound. Gabadon was not boxing him out. Keener tipped it off the backboard. Rossow's got it. Keener will push it ahead and leave it for Berete. Gabadon over to Berete. Here's George Keener. Inside, hangs, and gets the foul. That's Labossiere, that's his second, and it is. Keener 4-4 at the line thus far. Got a few more shots coming. Got first. Keener 5 of 5 at the line with 13 points and 5 rebounds. The Hawks are 11 of 11. The Camels are 10 of 12. It's a free throw shooting clinic. One more attempt. Both are good for Keener's now 6 of 6. The Hawks got the stop on the other end. They get 2 points on offense. They're right back within 6. Omslayer. Looking to screen, he's got Rossau trying to take advantage of all the size. Mid-range shot and air ball. Keener with his 6th rebound. Well on pace for another double-double. He got 14 and 6 tonight. Berete. Over to Gabadon. Up top, Rossau. No good off the glass. Probably didn't mean the bank. Zimmerman the rebound. We'll slow things up. Labossiere, good defense by Berete. Inside, Draffin. Leosakis. Labossiere drives on Berete. Tough shot, no. Got his own rebound. Berete staying up. Nope, it's up. George Keener over the 7-footer for the rebound, his 7th. George has it. Rossau. Melvin. Minute 20 to go, first half. George over to Collins. Rossau. Hands it off. Keener. AB, mid-range. Too much. All 4 of his free throws have gone, but he's 0 of 2 from the floor. Zimmerman by Collins. Scoop and score. Timeout Hawks will be right back. Final minute of the first half when we return. Final minute, first half, Hawks trailing 38-30. Here is Berete handling. Final minute, first half, Connecticut College up 38-30. Rossau hands it off, Keener. Gio, back to George, open for 3. His 3rd! 17 points for George Keener, 3 of 4 from downtown. 5-point game. Zimmerman drives on Berete, and they're going to call that a foul. Refs have not been shy. That's our 22nd first half foul. Every single player for Hunter, except for A.B. Rossau, has at least 1. Berete joins Fusco, Lowe, and Bruce Hoff with 2. Zimmerman. Shooting the ball very well, but that free throw did not even come close. Zimmerman just a 64% free throw shooter. It's above his season average today in scoring already. He'll split. Keener with 17 points and 7 boards, 6 of 6 at the line, 3 of 4 from deep. He's been leading the Hawks charge. Berete. Bad pass, looking for Keener. Now Connecticut College can hold for 1. Labossiere, Leosakis, and Draffin check in. Bailey Whitman got a little bit of run with Patrick Glazer. Barrett Lowe checks in for Berente for size on this final sequence. We'll have 27.5 seconds to get set. No rush here. Saw Chandler Road in for a bit. Timeout, Connecticut College. We'll keep it here. We got 14.8 left in the half. Could be some stats. Dan Drafton just 3 of 4 from the floor, but he's 7 of 8 at the line, 13 points, 5 boards. Zimmerman, 5 of 9, 12 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Lavoisier just 2 of 10, but he's got 7 rebounds. Big man Omslayer with 2 points, 3 boards, and the block. George Keener has been the offense for the Hawks, 4 of their 7 field goals. He's 6 of 6 at the line. 17 points, 7 rebounds, and a steal. Gabadon's 2 for 7 for 4. Collins 2 for 2 for 4. Belkin hasn't scored. Rostow's hit 4 free throws. Hawks have 7 turnovers, 6 on Connecticut College. Have it in the front court, 14.8 to go. Dan Lee gave his team to play. Belkin defending on Zimmerman, who tapped it to himself. 10 seconds left. Jack Zimmerman. Lavoisier. No good. Gabadon has it. 3, 2. From half court. No. That's it for the first half. Connecticut College 39, Hunter 33. Back in 15 minutes. Welcome back, folks. Second half about to get underway here at the Under Sportsplex. Zach Weiss here bringing you through the second of the 2 games in our doubleheader today. And the Hawks are staying in it. They led by 2 at one point. Although they trailed most of the half, you had 4 ties. A few lead changes. It was 38-30. Hawks finished the first half strong. George Keener, 17 points, 3 of 4 from deep, 6 of 6 from the line, 7 rebounds. The rest of the team, besides George Keener, did not make a shot outside of the paint. It was all layups. For Connecticut College, Dan Draffin, 13 points, 5 boards. Bossier, 5 points, 7 boards. And Jack Zimmerman, 12 points, 2 boards, 2 assists. Hunter, 12 of 12 at the line. Connecticut College, 11 of 14. Defense will have to be the key to start the second half for the Hawks. All 5 starters back in, including Berete, Rusov, and Fusco. Get into Zimmerman. Big defensive assignment for the 6-foot Dauda Berete. Zimmerman hands it off Leo Sakis. Offensive foul on Draffin. That's his second. The refs were not shy in the first half. 22 fouls in 20 minutes. 8 seconds into half number 2. We've got a charge. Turnover number 7 on Connecticut College. Berete will give it up Gabadon. Rusov hands it off to Gio. Nolan posting, kicking, right corner. Gio, no. Again, Keener, the only player with the basket outside the paint for the Hawks. Bossier shot just 2 of 10 in the first half, runs through traffic, and that's a foul. That's on Gio, his second. He sat multiple times in the first half, but for very short wins. He played 18 minutes, so Bossier hit his only free throw attempts in the first half. And airballed that one. Looks like Ben Wallace out there. You either swish or airball. You don't see too many airball free throws. Crowd was good about it, no airball chance. Bossier shoots his free throws one-handed. Looks like. So he'll split from an airball to a make. Quite the turnover. Berete hands it off. Here is Keener. Dauda hasn't shot the ball yet tonight. Drives, kicks, Nolan. Berete. Nice feed, Denny. Run into by Leo Sakis, his 3rd foul. Team's 2nd. Fouls are an issue for this Connecticut College team today. Shot clock should reset to 20, and it does. Berete will inbound. Hawks 5 assists on 9 hoops. Connecticut College with 8 assists on 13 hoops. Right inside, Keener blocked by Bossier. Zimmerman the other way for 2. Defense leading to offense. Not many players can go higher than George Keener, but it just happens. Connecticut College, the 4-point swing, back up by 9. Berete. Rusov. Turns on Omslayer, and he left it short. He's hit just 1 of 5 shots in 8 minutes. Zimmerman alley-oop. Bossier was fouled by Nolan, his 3rd. Barrett Lowe back in for Nolan. They may have a 30-second timeout for the Hawks. We'll keep it here. Very early on in the half, it's a 42-33 game. Hawks down by 9 and on defense. Look at their first few possessions. Gio had a good look at a 3, couldn't knock it down. George Keener's layup got blocked. And Nolan Rusov, you got to make these turnaround shots. Yes, he's dealing with a 7-footer who he can clearly get space against. You got to make your shots in the paint. Nolan got the Hawks their first bucket. It's just 1 of 5. Having 7 points and 3 boards in all. Still a lot of time. We just started the second half. Hawks would love this non-conference victory. They're 2-6 outside the Cognac. Wins over Marymount and Elms very early in the season. Maritime, SUNY Maritime, where George Keener had 35 points to kick off the season. So Barrett Lowe is in for Brusoff. Timeout adjourned. Zimmerman will inbound. Just got in time, Leo Sakis. Bossier. Move it around. Gavadon's a tough assignment of Draffin inside. Again around the horn, clock down to 10. Leo Sakis. Draffin. Gavadon goes flying, staying with him, and he's first double-digit lead of the game for Connecticut College on a 6-0 run. Open up the half. Berete, no good for three. That was his first shot attempt. Good to see him finally launch from him. He got to knock that down. Hawks have gone cold on offense. Bossier over to Zimmerman. Zimmerman. Leo Sakis. Zimmerman, clock under 10, 9, 8, 7. Gotta get this stop. Made him take this long with it. Zimmerman over Berete. Left it short. Draffin offensive rebound. You gotta grab those. 8 offensive rebounds for Connecticut College. Inside, Draffin on low. Good defense. Omslayer got it, but he pushed off. Being 7 feet tall has its advantages and its pitfalls. Any contact might get called. Berete out. Melvin Collins gave the Hawks great minutes in the first half. He's back in. See if they can get the offense finally going. Seeing Keener get blocked definitely makes him think twice about going inside, though he probably, he's very aggressive. He finishes with accuracy. Looking for him inside. Labossiere the foul. No basket. That is Labossiere's third. That's 14 fouls in less than 3 minutes already on the Camels. Goal inbound. He's got a couple assists. Goes to Keener. Gio. 15 on the shot clock. Melvin. Barrett Lowe up top. Hands it off. Keener. Collins. Open. No good on the three, and Jack Zimmerman with his 5th rebound. Racing ahead. Labossiere with his 37th make of the year. The Hawks have gone behind by 14. It's a 9-0 run in the last 4+ minutes by the Camels. Fusco to Gavadon. Dangerous pass. It's picked. Got to get a stop here. Zimmerman missed the three. Barrett Lowe the rebound. Give it up to Gavadon. Had to get that stop. So we're in a similar situation against Brooklyn College, where they came all the way back, had the lead for a while in overtime before losing by 2 after they couldn't convert at the end. Keener had it poked away by Bossier. Nolan Brusoff checks in with A.B. Rossow. Barrett Lowe out of the game. Who's Brusoff in for? He's in for Gavadon. Fusco. Collins is wide open. They got Keener right under the basket. He lays it in. He's got 19. 3 assists for Fusco. The Hawks finally on the board in the second half. Basket they had to have. Labossiere, another 3. No. Omslayer got it. Did not look to shoot. Leo Sakis. Brusoff has to be careful not to foul with 3. Fancy layup. Timeout. We'll be right back. It's 49-35 Connecticut College, just under 16. 49-35 Camels. They're on an 11-2 run over the past 5 minutes, going back to the end of the first half. They got the one free throw. Keener's got 19. The rest of the team has only 16. No one else seems to be able to find their groove tonight. Brusoff, top of the key, inside. Keener and one. 21 points for George Keener. And the foul will be on Leo Sakis. That's his fourth. Matt Carlin in the game. He's a better shooter, it seems, than Leo Sakis, who has not looked for his offense much. Keener to the line, looking for a three-point play. He's got 21 tonight. It's already 5 fouls on the Camels. Gives on their chance to come back. They continue to convert at the line. Keener, no. Oh, and that went off the legs of Draffen. Off his foot, he couldn't hang on. So Keener's miss, a blessing in disguise. They're 12 for 13. Still down 12, but they'll take the ball. Fusco will inbound. Brusoff gives it up to Danny. He's got 3 assists tonight. 0-4 from the floor. No threes. Keener. Brusoff, open. 3. No. The shot he usually makes. So he hasn't taken too many of them this year, but he can knock it down. He's made 5 threes. Zimmerman. Forward up top by Fusco. Omslayer. Matt Carlin. Drassen and one. He is too big. The 6'7" big man up to 17. That foul is on Rossau, who's the last Hawk without a foul till now. Jade Spencer was doing this to the Hawks all of last game for Brooklyn. Now Drassen doing the same. He's got 16 points, and he's 8 for 9 at the free throw line, dominating on the glass and finishing inside. He's 3 inches taller than Spencer, but they were able to get in check before the half ended. Collins. Inside, Keener. Nolan will try another 3. No. Still, Keener, the only player that's hit a shot outside the paint. Zimmerman coming the other way. Defense has to lead to offense for the Hawks at this point. Omslayer, Carlin. Dangerous pass. Rossau picks up his second foul. Hawks missed 8 of their last 9 from deep. Two George Keener layups, all the points they have in the second half. Zimmerman gets it into Matt Carlin. Drassen over Keener. Nope. Got it back. Yep. Too easy. 18 and 9. Hawks have gone down by 17. Fusco. Rossau. Brusoff. Melvin. Danny. Right corner. 3. Much needed. Danny Fusco with his first bucket on the pass from Collins. Hawks are back within 14. That's Danny Fusco's first bucket. They got a steal. Collins. Rossau. And that's a 3. Back-to-back triples. Just like that, an 11-point game. Omslayer turns it over on the inbound. And here we go. 6 points in the blink of an eye. Now it's Zimmerman. Getting free over Keener. No. Danny kept it in. Good effort from the 5'9" guard. Now it's Keener. Cross court. Melvin. Nolan. Got it. The quickest 8-0 run you'll ever see. In under a minute, the Hawks have gone from 17 down to back within 9. Zimmerman, good D by Melvin. Drives. Foul. Inside on Keener. Timeout. We'll be right back. An 8-0 run by Hunter in the last minute. Bruce-Hoff out, Barrett Lowe back in. Actually, there was no foul called for. Timeout by Carlin. Collins goes down. Fusco almost had the steal. Not quite. Labossiere has Rosso on him. Hawks trying to extend their 8-0 run. They'll move it around Zimmerman. Patrick Glazer inside against Keener. Keener going straight up, and he banked it in. The 8-0 run comes to an end. The lead back into double figures. Fusco hands it off to Keener. George. Melvin. Drives. Dangerous pass. Low in there. And now it's Labossiere. Melvin a little indecisive in there. Labossiere can sky. 58-45. Big turn of events off the steal in the lead, which been cut to 9 in short order, is now back to 13. Bruce-Hoff getting ready to return. Lowe. Hands it off to Danny. Rosso. Collins. George Keener blocked, but a foul. That's Drossen, that's his third. If they can get him in foul trouble, that's really the only way. And it is Drossen. That's his third. That was the last foul to give for Conn College, but it's a shooting foul anyway. George Keener's got a couple coming. He's 6 of 7 at the line, 21 points, 7 rebounds. Back-to-back misses at the line for Keener. Hawks shot 12 of 12 in the first half, 0 for 2 in the second. Low out. Bruce-Hoff in. No Hayden Duncan yet in the second half. Did the big and one last game, got 6 minutes remaining. So Keener back on track. He splits 22 points and 7 rebounds. Glazer gets it in. Matt Carlin. Zimmerman. 58-46. Camels over the Hawks, 12 minutes remaining. Labossiere has Bruce-Hoff. Drives, and he's starting to find his touch. Just 5 of 15, but 3 baskets in the second half for David Labossiere. He's got 13 points and 9 rebounds. Fusco picks it out. Collins didn't want to take it. Danny. Rosso. Looking for Keener inside. Labossiere knocked it up. Zimmerman brings it ahead. The alley-oop to Labossiere doesn't work. George Keener collects. Get it ahead, Fusco. Step back. 3, his second. Timeout, Hawks. We'll take it with you. 11:20 to go. It's a 60-49 game. 2 corner threes tonight for Danny Fusco. Welcome back, folks. 11:20 to go in the game. It's 60-49. Conn College is 6-14 this year. You can tell by the way they're playing. That is really not telling of how they are as a team and their personnel. You play in a conference like the NESCAC, wins are very hard to come by. A ton of nationally ranked teams in there. Zimmerman, Glazer, Collins knocked it away. Let's stall him for a few more seconds. Zimmerman now has it. 10. Clock down to 9, 8. Hawk can really use a stop. Labossiere. Drossen through his fingertips. Gives it up. Glazer with the shot clock about to expire. Big bucket. 7 points for the junior Patrick Glazer. Fusco, Rossau, fakes, goes inside, Nolan. Melvin, answers! Melvin Collins. Hawks really starting to find their touch from downtown. Zimmerman all the way. But just when Hunter able to get a bucket, they give it right back. 6 of the last 7 shots for the Camels have gone in. Hunter's hit 5 of 6. Fusco kept it on a tightrope. He lost it. Zimmerman by Collins. No! That foul will be on George Keener, his second. Zimmerman will go to the line. That's the 15th foul on Hunter. Zimmerman actually he did not airball. He short rimmed his first free throw attempt in his last trip and then missed the second. He's 1 for 3 at the free throw line tonight. 64% coming in. Missed again. He's a great shooter when you're talking about field goals, but when he gets to the line, something just changes. Gabadon getting ready to return after a long rest. Zimmerman missed them both. He's just 1 of 5 at the line. Keener with his 8th rebound. Hawks down 13, still within striking distance. Halfway through the second half. Keener dribbles in, gets free, and he missed the 3. Really could have used that one. Zimmerman. Drassen, Matt Carlin, that's a big one. So they had cut it to 9. They were within 11 a moment ago. Now the Hawks all of a sudden down by 16 again. And an offensive foul on Brushoff, his 4th. Got to be careful not to get teed up. Rossau out, Gabadon in. No one's going to play with 4 fouls for right now. Things just not going their way. So no one will head out. He's the one getting a breather. Now starts to become desperation time already. Still got 9.5 minutes. The defense just not there. Basket after basket. Connecticut hit 7 of 8 from the floor. Zimmerman spin move. Goes inside, Drassen. Too easy for him. It's 70-52. Danny Fusco drives inside, kicks it out. Gabadon, Collins on the extra pass. No. Bossier went over Rossau for the rebound. He's got a double-double, 13 and 10. Drives, kicks, Zimmerman. Belkin getting set to enter for the first time this half. Matt Carlin got it again. 73-52. It's gotten a little out of control for the Hawks, so it pulled within 9 a few minutes ago. Rossau, Gabadon, Collins will try again, and he got it. Melvin Collins in double figures, he's got 10 points. 2 twos in the first half, 2 threes in the second. He's had a soft touch. It's been a while since we've seen him in double figures. Got to go back to early January. Getting good run tonight in 19 minutes of action. He's got 4 assists. Zimmerman, Carlin, this shot has been deadly this half. Bossier couldn't handle it. It's the 11th turnover for that squad. And Bagnoli, Bailey Whitman, and Chandler Rowe, the senior from Franklin Lakes, New Jersey, Bergen County, about 5 minutes from me, has entered. Rossau gets a breather as Hayden Belkin is in. So super small ball. Keener at the 5. Hawks got to look to get it to the basket. No fouls to give for either side right now. Belkin. Over to Melvin. Danny Fusco. Gabadon up high. Dangerous pass. Stolen. Keener got it. Leaps for it. Leaves it. Fusco and the foul. What a sequence. What a bucket. Free throw coming for Danny Fusco. How about George Keener showing the hops? That foul is on Road. Keener picks up his first assist. Danny Fusco, an 89% free throw shooter, heads to the line for 1. Got it. 6 straight for the Hawks. They're back within 15. Drossen will inbound it to Bagnoli. Drossen. Tip by Keener. They got the steal, but Collins handed it to Keener too soon. Melvin is down. Melvin may just need a moment to walk it off. They'll get a breather in the meantime. They had a great steal, but they couldn't hang on. A basket there really could have turned the tide. So hopefully Melvin's okay. He's got 10 points, 4 assists, and a pair of steals tonight. His defensive effort has not gone unnoticed. They're doubling Bagnoli. Everyone's covered. Everyone on the near side of the floor. Dangerous pass. Barrette and one! The pressure was there, the steal, the bucket, and the foul. Dowd up, Barrette, and the Hawks, Justin, we thought 21-point deficit seeming insurmountable, an 8-0 run in the last 70 seconds. That's their second 8-0 run that has spanned less than 80 seconds in this second half. Barrette to the line where he's 2 for 2. That's the 4th foul, by the way, on Dan Drossen. It's really been a force on the boards. Dowda got the free throw. 12-point game. The press is on again. Rowe gives it up. Bagnoli. Don't want to foul if you're Hunter. They have none to give. Bagnoli will make it across half court. Double comes. Bagnoli. The 3 is up. No good. Loose. Barrette takes it the other way. Dowda. George. Belkin. Kicks. Danny. Drives, changes hands, and scores! Danny Fusco, 10-point game. An 11-0 Hunter run. The pressure's on again, and it will be Camel's ball. 10-point game with 6:56 to go. It's all starting to come together. Bagnoli's got Fusco on him. Barrette comes to double. Bagnoli. Offensive foul, wave it off. Hayden Belkin takes one for the team. Since he's coming, this defense has really picked up, and to no surprise, Zimmerman, Leo Sakis, and LaBossiere are going to come right back into the game. Rode, Bagnoli, and Whitman all struggling on the floor. Drossen, by the way, has 4 fouls. You can get him to foul out, by the way. Connecticut College in the double bonus the rest of the way, so less pressure on the first attempt. One more foul, and he's out. That changes their whole system. Keener drives on LaBossiere and hangs and hits. A 13-0 run in less than 2 minutes by the Hawks. They're within 8. Pressure still on. Drossen. Laser was ahead. They didn't see him. Another stop here. Big. Try and possibly make it a 2-possession game. Tip by Danny. Smart foul. It's his 3rd. 1-1 for Drossen, who is 8 for 9 at the free throw line. One and one. Dan Drossen, 8 of 9 at the line. The 6'7" big man from Hampton, Connecticut, can score from there. Barrette and Belkin head out. Rousseau and Brushoff back in for some size. Both those guys playing very well. Belkin still had zeros across the board in 10 minutes. 3 minutes, though, nothing but great defense. Well, Barrette had the 3-point play. Drossen missed this one. Rousseau has the rebound. He had made his previous 8 attempts at the line. Fusco with the ball. Shoot the ball very well in this half. Looking for Gavadon, too much on it. Trying to look like Patrick Mahomes with that fling inside. A quick switch. Rousseau and Brushoff out. Belkin and Barrette in. Offense, defense, perhaps? Zimmerman. Once again, the pressure is on. To make sure everyone is accounted for. Moving around, Zimmerman. Halfway down the shot clock. Leo Sakis. Not looking to shoot. Gives it up. Drossen. Offensive foul, he's gone. That's 5 fouls on Dan Drassen. He has fouled out of the game with 5:40 to go. Here comes Ryan Omslayer. That is the play of the game. 22 points, 9 boards, 4 assists, 7 to 10 at the floor, from the floor, 8 to 10 at the line in 29 minutes. Dan Draffen being out of this game really could change how this offense runs. We've seen everything go through him. Bossier struggled with his shot. Zimmerman has shot it well. A lot of time left in this game for the Hawks still. In the midst of a 13-0 run, Fusco stepping back. Gives it up, Belkin. Barrete, shot clock down to 10. Barrete calling it out. Gives it up to Keener. 5, 4. George for 3. No. They go to pressure to no avail. 5 minutes remaining. Connecticut College, despite the 13-0 run, still holds on to an 8-point lead. Barrete hedging on Zimmerman. Zimmerman. Bossier. Laser flashed inside. Bossier. Inside, and he was fouled. 2 shots coming. David Bossier, who airballed the free throw earlier, but has made his other 2 attempts. Rusoff and Rossow will check back in. Coach Peel taking the time to talk to his players in between the attempts. Lavoisier got the first. That ends a 13-0 run that spanned 4 minutes. Belkin and Barrete out. Rusoff and Rossow in to try and rebound. Nolan just 2 of 8 from the floor tonight. His last bucket. It's part of the earlier 8-0 run. So hopefully a miss here. Hawks hoping to keep this thing in single digits. Box out Omslayer at all costs. Bossier got them both this time. So he's actually 4 or 5 at the line, despite an air ball. He's got 15 and 10. Fusco lets it roll for a while before picking it up, really saving time. Danny's got 11 points and 3 assists. Alley-oop played in by Keener. The second time we've seen that this year at home. 8-point game. George has 26. Zimmerman up top, Fusco on him. Much different offense with Drassen not in there. Bossier tripped, but it hit Keener's foot. Shot clock will reset to 20. 4:15 to go, 75-67 Connecticut College. Hawks in the midst of a 15-2 run. It's happened with defense. Leo Sakis, no basket. Omslayer with an illegal screen. He was holding Nolan Brusoff by the jersey. Almost got into Kel Roby Coleman type of no call there from the NFC Championship game that still has Saints fans a little angry. Super Bowl coming up on Sunday. I'm picking the Rams, by the way. 75-67, 4:05 remaining. Gawadon go up top to Rossow. Keener drives and scores. 28 points. 6-point game after trailing by 21. Hawks showing the fight. Zimmerman up top. Bossier back to Zimmerman. He's got 16, 5, and 4. Bossier. Laser. Leo Sakis. That's a dagger. The 3-ball makes it a 9-point game. It's his first 3-point attempt since the team's very first shot of the game. It's a 9-point lead. 3.5 to go. Fusco takes it from Keener. Nolan hands it off. George. Nope. And they couldn't grab it. Need the stop. Lavoisier with it. Gabadon doing what he can to try and take it. Leo Sakis with a fake. Now it's Lavoisier. Coming up on 3 minutes to play. 9-point. Camels lead. Omslayer. Lavoisier. Clock under 10 and a breach on Keener. 1-and-1 situation. That's George's third. Hawks 8 of 21 from deep. Camels 6 of 19. The basket from Leo Sackett a moment ago. They got the deficit all the way down to 6 on the last Keener layup. Bossier 4 or 5 at the line tonight. 1-and-1 situation. Did airball an attempt earlier. And he got this one. 5 straight makes since the airball. Very impressive turnaround. One more. We get the lead back up to 11. Yep. Bossier doing a phenomenal job at the line. Gabadon. Over to Rossau. 11-point game with 3 minutes left. Gio. Kicks it over. AB, left corner, 3! AB Rossau! Huge bucket from downtown. It's an 8-point game. Zimmerman goes behind the back to get away from the pressure. Bossier. Clock under 10. Labossiere takes it in. Missed. Tipped into the hands of Gabadon. He'll race ahead. Dangerous pass for Keener. And a reach-in foul. Will go against Gabadon. They're in the double bonus. That's his fourth. That was an offensive foul, so they will not have free throws. 2 minutes left, it's an 8-point game. We just gotta have a stop. Zimmerman. Laser. Omslayer. Going inside. Labossiere. Gabadon fouls out. Coach Peelam wanted to travel. It's an and one. Well, he's got a free throw. Gabadon's day is done. Now who comes in for him? It'll be Barrete. So the lead at 10, looking to make it 11, the free throw. Hawks fought valiantly to get back into this one. Bossier continues to make his one-handed free throws. 83-72, minute 50. Hawks need some quick offense. Barrete. Rossau was open, they missed him. Fusco. Barrete. Danny. Running the clock down low. Foul on Omslayer means 2 shots. So 2 shots coming for Barrete. He was 3 of 3 at the line. That's 4 fouls on Omslayer. Dowd's got 5 points tonight. That's a big miss. Minute 35 to go, and 11 points. That's still doable, despite being in the double bonus. Belkin, and good to see Melvin Collins able to return. Brusoff and Rossau out. The Hawks fought hard, cutting a 21-point deficit to 6 with plenty of time. A big-time 3 by Leo Sakis, helping to doom them. There's still time downtown with a minute and a half. Gotta pressure everybody. Zimmerman. Cal's just going to want to take time. Got to send 2 guys at everybody. Zimmerman. He has trouble at the free throw line tonight. If I was Barrete, I would have fouled him about 15 seconds ago. Gives it up, Omslayer. Bossier. Nope. Hawks ball, minute 7 left, down by 10. Need a quick basket. Belkin will inbound it to Danny Fusco. He'll let it roll. Zimmerman will respect the roll. Barrette. Danny. Try to have a quick bucket. Keener hands it off. Fusco takes. Fusco scores. No foul called. Timeout Hawks. Will be right back. 8-point game with 58.4 to go. $83-75. Collins, Belkin, Keener, Fusco, Barrette, the 5, in for the Hawks. You can foul Zimmerman or Labossiere, do it right away. So even with Draffin fouling out of the game, they're able to keep it rolling and are still in line to get the win. Collins tipped it, stolen by Barrette, lost the ball! And a foul. They had the steal, and Dowda was out of control with it. A bucket there would have been massive. Two shots for Patrick Laser. Hawks gotta hope he missed at least 1 out of 2. He hasn't shot the ball much tonight. Laser. Hits the first, that's a big one. Lead back up to 9, 52 and a half to go. The score not really telling of this game. They were very even in the first half. Multiple times, Campbell threatened to pull away and the Hawks fought right back. Laser got them both. 10-point game, 52 and a half to go. They roll it for Fusco. Danny. Melvin, left corner. Gonna go inside, and he'll get free throws. He doesn't get to the line often. He's shooting under 50% on the season, but Melvin Collins will shoot 2 right here. 42.4 to go in a 10-point game. And that's 5 fouls on Leo Sakis. Played quite a while with the 4. His day is done. Now who comes in for him? Ben Bagnoli comes in for him. Quite a bit of a size drop-off from one player to the other. Melvin missed the first. And he doesn't get many free throw tries. Under 50% on the season. He's got 1 more to come. So let's see if Melvin can salvage this trip to the line with a split. No, we missed both. Knocked loose and a foul on the Hawks. And that may just about do it. That's the 4th foul on Barrette. Another valiant fight from the Hawks. We'll play at Lehman on Friday. And we'll be back here on Tuesday for a battle with Staten Island. It'll be the second to last home game. Finished the regular season home stretch with the City College of New York as Laser missed the first. Finished that on February 11th. Laser splits. Hawks down 11. They got to push. Fusco. Barrette, Danny, Keener, 3. No. It'll go out of bounds. The Hawks will likely fall to 4-16. Connecticut College will get to 7-14. It was all about the fight, never giving up despite how high the lead had grown at times. Collins will pick up the foul. Free throws are coming. Foul on Collins, his second, and despite missing the 2 free throws, a very impressive performance. He had a pair of threes in the second half to give him 10 points for the game. A couple cutting layups in the first half, a couple threes here in the second. Lavoisier, after airballing a free throw, seems to have really found his rhythm, has not missed one since. Still, he continues to get the short rim roll. His free throws are not missing. Got them both. 88-75 with 25 seconds left. Fusco will push. Denny to the basket over Omslayer. He'll score. 88-77. And that'll do it. Keener with 28, Fusco with 15. It was a great fight. Drossen even fouled out of this one, but the Hawks do not have enough to pull it out. So they're at Lehman on Friday. We'll see you back here on Tuesday. A conference doubleheader with Staten Island. That'll do it. Zach Weiss here. We will see you on Tuesday. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl. Let's go Rams.